Hey y'all, today we're going to be demoing the egg float test. And the egg float test is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to take some eggs, we're going to take a vessel of water, and one by one we'll place the eggs in the water to see whether or not they float, they sink, kind of do something in between. But the objective of doing this is based on the reaction of the egg and what happens. We'll get a good idea as to whether or not the egg is fresh, new, and edible, or if the egg is old and it's something that you don't want to crack open. For those of us who've ever cracked open a stinky, rotten egg, it's something that we don't ever want to go through again. It's pretty awful, and it takes a while for the smell to get out of your house, out of your nasal cavities, and so judging by what the egg does in the water, you can avoid that and hopefully never ever have to have or repeat that experience again. So let's go ahead and get our vessel of water and our egg and go ahead and start testing out the freshness of these eggs. You're going to want your vessel of water to have a little bit of headspace so you don't displace water all over the counter when you do your experiment. We're going to start with the control egg. I know this was laid in the last hour, and you can see it just kind of sits there. This is what a good egg looks like. Moving on to a mystery egg. I have no clue how old this egg is, but we're going to go ahead and put it in the water and see what happens. All right, a little bit of wiggles, but not much movement. I will eat this egg or feed it to my family. Next mystery egg, let's see. All right, it raises up a little bit, but that means it's aged, but it's not too old. I'll still eat this egg. Probably a few days old, maybe a week. Next egg, set that down, and wow, that is a tilt. You're going to want to go ahead and eat this egg pretty quickly if you do eat it, and crack it by itself in a bowl and give it a whiff before you incorporate it into anything else. Another mystery egg here, like, whoa, nope, stinky and floaty. And that's it. That's all there is to the egg float test. Again, I love this test. It's very simple, easy, and uses tools that we already have in our kitchen. One side note is that if you do get an egg that you're not too sure about eating, it's a tilter or a floater, and you're thinking, I am wasting an egg, you can still use that egg, just not for eating. If you're a composter, dig about 6 to 8 inches down in your compost, gently set that egg in there, cover it up with compost. It's still gonna break down and provide nutrients to your compost pile. Similarly, you can plant a new plant, dig a hole, put the egg down there, put the plant over it, and that egg will break down and continue to feed that plant. You can also dig next to an existing plant, careful not to disturb the roots. Carefully put that egg in there, pat the dirt down, and that egg's gonna break down and feed that root system. So you would still at least get a use out of that rotten egg that you don't wanna eat. Well, I hope this video was helpful. I hope that I saved at least one person from cracking and or eating a rotten or sketchy egg. So if this was helpful, like and subscribe. I'll continue to put out helpful how-to videos going forward. And thank you for your time. I hope you'll have a great day.